right, and here we have our young man for his texturizer. You can see the hair has nice texture to it. So we're just going to give him a nice quick little cut the ends, and then use some styling product for him, and he'll be good. I'm just going to get the ends off. This won't take but a minute. Okay, this is our finish on our texturizer. I'm going to trim his ends. Just pull them straight out at 90 and take the ends off. So we'll use the same type of finish that we did on our ladies texturizer, using the foam setting lotion and then the liquid texture. So we're going to leave the hair long in the back just for effect. So when you have young men that don't like to comb their hair, but they want to have a nice look, this is a great service for them. So everything that you see us doing is salon work, and this is how we work in the salon. So when you come to get your training, you'll be able to get the same looks and use the same techniques that we're using here. So these techniques are what we have under our Salon Ready training program. Uh-oh, cut. That's a good thing about the camera. You don't get to see my feet either. All right. I'm gonna give them a nice perimeter line. It's like a picture. The picture is only as nice as the frame. So this is the framework. So make sure you do a nice framework. You can do some lines in there if you want. If somebody want to cut some nice lines in the hair, that would be nice. Okay, and then we're going to take some foam. We're just going to kind of scrunch it up, manipulate it. And then take our liquid texture. This is going to enhance the curl that's in his hair. Help to set it like a setting lotion. So the liquid texture, however you set the hair, even if we set it in a pattern similar to this, when it dries, it's going to hold that shape. So if you want to diffuse it, you can also use a diffuser. And by holding the diffuser, and then you can stretch it, and it'll keep that elongated stretch. Matter of fact, we should have a diffuser over here so I can do it for you. But as it dries, it will still hold the shape that you have. And we don't want it too neat. We want to just kind of let it just kind of get a little shine product. Now something else you can use as a holding spray right now is our thermal mist. The thermal mist can still be a good product that you use for natural hairstyles because it would also help to set the hair. So we're going to dry this a little bit. I don't have my diffuser right here, but we're going to dry it a little bit and then kind of kick it out a little bit more. But that's a nice fresh look for a nice fresh young man. Let's clean him up some. Here, look, I'll tell you what, let's give him a Hollywood spin. Ready? Here we go. Hollywood. He got a Hollywood smile? Let me see. No, in the camera. Or do it when you come around, like, get it up there, yeah.
Okay, so I'm done blow drying. I just did a blow dry with the round brush in the back with no set, just so it can have a little movement back here too. Got a little movement there. I'm gonna take the pins out, and after I take the pins out, I'm going to use a little polish and a little glossifier at the end. Use a little polish on the ends, on her tips, as she has a little blonde on there. Gives a little more shine. Again, you can use this on any ethnicity. It's really good for curly hair and chemically damaged hair because it gives it all the shine. It takes out the frizz. And I'm going to use a little pomade. She doesn't have a lot of flyaways, but I'm going to use a little bit on her sides here and on her shaved part. So that's the finished product. The setting her hair with the pins gives it a little more volume. And then the curls just adds a little body movement. Lasts for a couple of days. Then you can always go over with the curling iron, flat iron if you want, and it'll still have a lot of movement and body too. And that's it.
Okay, we're back with our relaxer model and our cut model. So we're going to do a finish style on her. First thing we're going to do is use a little bit of our herbal remedy as a styling aid at this point. And massage it and put it through her hair. This is going to add some nice moisture to the ends of the hair before blow drying, before flat ironing. And then we're going to go with our thermal mist. And then we're going to come in with a flat iron technique. We're going to start in this crown section and work our way down. So now this is just something that we're doing now. This can be your interpretation of whatever style you want to do. I think we'll go a little bit to the side. So we're going to start right here at the part line. And the thermal mist and the herbal remedy is all we need right now to start. And we're just going to come in and do a nice little flat iron. So this side has a little texture, so we don't want to, doesn't have to be real smooth, but just smooth enough. Now with her haircut, you have endless possibilities on whatever desired style. So this is not the recommended style. This is just what I'm feeling right now. The hair can have a lot of movement to it. You can scrunch it, you can flat iron it, you can mold it. It's just a lot of ways that you can wear it. So I'm just kind of getting the curl pattern going to the side. I want to see it move a little more to this one side. So any type of flat iron too will work. This is really just a basic iron. It's a half-inch iron. So if you have hair that's short to mid-length, this is a good iron to use. So come around the hair here to the side. And then I think we're going to bring this side down some. I know you can't see this, but I'm doing the same thing on this side, just curling the hair. Going a little more down now. We're coming to the side on this side, but on this side we're just coming a little straight down. I'm going to create a little volume on this side, have a little more movement on the other side, but a little more volume on this side. So flat ironing is something else. It's not rocket science. It's just how you approach it. When you're using a flat iron to create a curl, same thing. You don't have to use a curling iron for everything. The flat iron can give you a nice soft curl. And this side where our little wave is, we're going to just flat iron this back section. So we're going to use a smaller iron now. And we're just going to work our way down as far as we can go with the small iron, and then if we have to use a small curling iron at the bottom, then we can do that. So again, it doesn't take long. We're just kind of working kind of fluently, just keeping the direction going that we started. When you get down to the bottom, if it's too short for your flat iron, then you can switch over to your thermal curling irons, which I'm going to do in just a second. Okay, so we're going to work in the back here now. So keeping a little bit of direction, moving back. And now we're going to stretch this curl on the top so it stands up a little more. I don't know if you can see that. I can see it. Nice. Sorry. I have to edit that part. So we're going to keep up the same movement, just making the curl go in the back direction, but leaving a little bit of height on the curl now by bringing up the stem and just turning the very end so it can keep some height. And we're just going to work our way towards the front hairline now. And we're almost getting done here. We're just going to work our way forward. A little side angle. Stretching the hair up for a little bit of height. You can use a larger iron up here if you like. But I just want to curl right on the end so it's working for me. All right, we're coming down to our last two sections. So I'm going to work on the back now and get the area in the back using the small curling iron. down to the last sections in the nape. And now we'll get ready for a comb out. So for a comb out, we're going to use a nice little claw comb. You may have to cut this little part right here. 1 second, I got a curler here, right here. So we're just giving the hair the same movement that we gave it, combing it a little softer here on the sides. Nice little textured look, doesn't have to be perfect. I love hairdressing, hairstyling. It's just really my greatest forte other than hair cutting. I love hair cutting too. But just coming up with hairstyles is just the greatest thing for me. So I'm sure there's somebody out there that's just like me that just loves just playing in hair and just making hair do things that you want it to do. I'll use some thermal mist as a holding spray. Probably cut some of this ram, so we're going to be taking a long time. Just let me get to a finish and I'll let you know where we want to cut it when we look at it. polish. Okay, we have a finish now on our relaxer model, and this again is just my interpretation of what I'm feeling tonight. May not be what you would want to feel off of that haircut, but whatever it is, I know it's going to be phenomenal. So here we go. Let's give her a nice little Hollywood spin, and that's a finish. Voila.